Cluster bombs are weapons designed to release a large number of smaller explosive submunitions, or bomblets, over a wide area. They may be delivered by aircraft, artillery, or rockets. On impact, the cluster bomb disperses these bomblets, which can cover a significant radius, causing widespread devastation. The terrifying nature of cluster bombs stems from several key factors. Firstly, they have an indiscriminate nature. When these bombs are deployed, they don't differentiate between military targets and civilians. This lack of selectivity poses a grave threat to innocent lives caught in the crossfire. Secondly, cluster bombs often have a high failure rate, leaving behind unexploded ordnance long after a conflict ends. These deadly remnants become de facto landmines, posing a constant danger to unsuspecting civilians, particularly children who are often curious and unaware of the risk. Cluster bombs can also cause severe damage to vital infrastructure, such as schools, hospitals, and residential areas. This collateral damage cripples communities and makes post-conflict recovery even more challenging. Another horrifying aspect is that cluster bombs can remain hidden for years, silently waiting to maim or kill anyone who comes across them. This legacy of fear continues long after the conflict ends, creating an atmosphere of uncertainty and hindering the return to normalcy. The international community recognized the grave humanitarian consequences of cluster bombs and took action. In 2008, a significant milestone was achieved with the adoption of the Convention on Cluster Munitions. This treaty seeks to prohibit the use, production, stockpiling, and transfer of cluster bombs, as well as ensure assistance to victims and the clearance of contaminated areas. Unfortunately, not all nations have ratified or implemented the convention, and the use of cluster bombs persists in some conflicts. This ongoing threat magnifies the fear associated with these weapons. It is crucial to highlight the impact on individuals and communities affected by cluster bombs. Survivors of these attacks often suffer life-changing injuries, losing limbs or enduring permanent disabilities. The psychological trauma experienced by victims and witnesses further compounds the horror inflicted by these weapons. The work of humanitarian organizations and bomb disposal units is paramount in dealing with the aftermath of cluster bomb attacks. These brave individuals risk their lives to clear unexploded ordnance, providing much-needed support to affected communities and promoting safety for future generations. It is essential for governments, non-governmental organizations, and individuals to advocate for the universal adoption and implementation of the Convention on Cluster Munitions. By doing so, we can strive for a world free from the horrors of cluster bombs and the devastating impact they have on innocent lives. Before we wrap up, I want to express our gratitude to all the individuals and organizations dedicated to raising awareness and working towards the elimination of cluster bombs. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you all for watching today's video. If you found this information valuable, please like and share to help spread awareness about the urgent need to address this issue. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Remember, change starts with knowledge. Let's stand together against the terror of cluster bombs. Thank you for watching.